Welcome to my studio. So if you're anything like me, you watch a ton of YouTube videos and you always see basically the same studio setup in every video. At least in my head, that's what I think. Like the Peter McKinnons, the Casey Neistat's, all these big name YouTubers have that same studio look and feel, and it always is the nicest, most welcoming shot in their video. And I wanted to emulate that, and so whenever I click on their links or look up what they buy and what they use, I realized that I can't afford that. Like one light for them is $250. I'm like, I cannot afford that setup, nor if I had that money, would I spend it on that. So I want to do a cheaper, lighter version of that, but still show you guys how to use your money wisely to make a professional studio setup for $100. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the two main light sources I have in this video. The first one is the key light. It's to my left or the camera right. And it's called a key light because it is the majority light that's lighting me or the subject in the video. And you could point an LED right at my face, but that would be a harsh key light. And a harsh lighting is anything that shows shadows. It really has this accentuating sharp edges to it. And so the way I get a soft key light is by bouncing that light. And so I'm actually using a reflector shield and I'm pointing the light into the reflecting shield and it's bouncing back on me. So it's creating this really soft, kind of diffused, but also strong light. So that's how I get the nice, soft key lighting. The second light is an edge light, and that's to my right or camera left. And that light is basically just to show depth, it's to show the edges and kind of show that there's a contrast between what's beside me, behind me, and in front of me, so that you guys seeing this kind of see the depth of it. It looks like I'm talking to a person one-on-one. And so the way you do that is you put the light to the side of you or even behind you a little bit just to show the depth, and just it's a really soft light. And it's just gonna light up a little bit of the shadows, but we're gonna keep most of the shadows there just to have this contrast. Again, contrast is really important. You never want a bright light straight at your subject. You always want to put the lights at a 45-degree angle, sometimes even beside, like I said, to show that contrast, to show that depth. So that's what the edge light is for. Another important thing to add is environment lights. Environment lights are basically any light source that is within the frame that the viewer can see, and it will add a little bit of a mood or a tone to the video. So what I added in this was this lamp behind me and these LED lights. If I were to shut off the LED lights, it would just be that orange lamp, which would kind of give off this really warm feel to the video, which is great, but I don't want that. And then if I were to shut off it, I'd have this really cold blue look to the video, which I also don't want. So if I have them both at the same time, it gives this a little bit warm, but also this professional, cool look to it. And it lights up the environment, and it kind of sets a tone for when you watch this, what you're gonna expect, whether it's subtle or you know it. It just adds to the environment. You don't have to spend any extra money on environment lights. In fact, just use a lamp in the backdrop or a candle or a computer screen, anything that you want to add tone to your specific video or your specific mood that you're feeling. Now that you've seen how I light up my studio, you guys can emulate that, make it your own way, change the colors, change the mood, change the tone, whatever it is. I'll keep all the links in the description so you can check out the prices yourself. I promise you, I don't know why they're that cheap. They are, I'm not kidding. Even this lighting bundle is the best thing. It comes with so much and it's so versatile for my freelance shoots, my photography setups, my portrait sessions, whatever it is. So I hope you guys make something cool. I know I'm gonna do that. Anyways, thanks for watching.